Okay, here's a fun question to ruin your sleep. What's the most terrifying way Earth could actually end? I'm not talking about your Wi-Fi going down or running out of coffee though, honestly, that's close. I mean, real cosmic or scientific endings. The kind that would make even the dinosaurs go. Yikes. Glad we missed that one. Right now, Earth is cruising around the sun. Everything seems stable. And aside from a few questionable TikTok trends, life's going fine. But zoom out far enough, in time or space, and you realize this blue marble wasn't built to last forever. So, in this episode, we're ranking the most terrifying, scientifically possible ways Earth could meet its end, from the mildly horrifying to the existentially nightmarish. First, we need some ground rules. 1. These are real scientific scenarios. No magic, no alien laser beams, just physics. 2. We'll assume humanity doesn't escape Earth first. And 3. We'll rate each apocalypse on 2 scales: likelihood and nightmare fuel. Grab your emotional support asteroid pillow. It's time to destroy the planet. Point in the name of science. Number 1. The classic asteroid impact. Let's start with a fan favorite. An asteroid about 10 kilometers wide, point roughly the size of Mount Everest, slams into Earth. That's what wiped out the dinosaurs 66 million years ago. When that rock hit, it released energy equivalent to billions of nuclear bombs. The shockwave flattened everything for thousands of miles, and debris thrown into the atmosphere blocked out the sun for years. If that happened today, cities would vanish. In seconds, global crops would fail, and the Earth's skies would glow red with falling embers, a planet-sized version of shaking a snow globe. Point made of fire. Likelihood, medium. We know about most large asteroids near Earth, but smaller ones, the kind that could still ruin our day, sometimes sneak up on us. Nightmare fuel. A solid 8 out of 10. Fast, fiery, and out of nowhere, like cosmic roadkill. Number 2. The supervolcano that won't stay quiet. Now, imagine the Earth itself decides it's done. Under Yellowstone National Park sits a magma chamber the size of multiple cities. If it ever erupted in full supervolcano mode, it could eject thousands of cubic kilometers of ash into the atmosphere. Within days, sunlight would dim across the planet, temperatures would drop, crops would die. The worst part, we might only get few days warning. It's like your planet suddenly developing food poisoning from itself. Likelihood, low, but not zero. These eruptions happen roughly every 100,000 to 700,000 years. Nightmare fuel, 7 out of 10. Slow and gritty, less boom and more gradual doom. Number 3. Rogue black hole drive-by. Okay, let's crank the fear dial up to 11. Imagine a black hole, just a few times the mass of our sun, passing through our solar system. Even if it missed Earth by billions of kilometers, its gravity would tear the solar system's clockwork to shreds. Planets could be ripped from their orbits. Earth might be flung into deep space, freezing forever. Or worse, it gets pulled in and stretched into spaghetti by gravity. Scientists call that spaghettification. Personally, I call it a bad day. Likelihood incredibly low. The galaxy is huge, and black holes are few. Nightmare fuel, 10 out of 10. You literally get turned into physics pasta. Number 4. The sun goes mad. Our friendly neighborhood star is a ticking time bomb, albeit one with excellent customer service. In about 5 billion years, it'll run out of hydrogen fuel. It will start fusing helium, swelling into a red giant. When that happens, it will grow so large that Mercury, Venus, and possibly Earth will be swallowed. The oceans will boil long before that. The atmosphere will burn away, and any surviving humans Well, no sunscreen's going to fix this. Likelihood 100%. Guaranteed by stellar physics. Nightmare fuel 9 out of 10. Slow, certain, and impossible to escape, like waiting for a cosmic landlord to evict the entire planet. Number 5. Vacuum decay, the ultimate plot twist. Now, we enter quantum nightmare territory. Physicists think the universe might not be in its most stable energy state. Picture reality sitting on top of a hill instead of in a valley. It's stable for now, but one tiny quantum fluctuation could make it all roll down. If that happens, a tiny bubble of true vacuum could form somewhere in the universe. It would expand at nearly the speed of light, erasing everything in its path. No warning, no pain, just poof. The laws of physics themselves rewritten. Earth, the sun, your cat, your favorite memes, all gone. Faster than you can blink. Likelihood unknown. Theoretically possible. Practically terrifying. Nightmare fuel 11 out of 10. It's the universe's version of surprise. You don't exist anymore. Number 6. The Great Heat Death. If none of the flashy endings happen first, time itself becomes the villain. In trillions of years, stars burn out, galaxies fade, and the universe cools toward absolute zero. No light, no heat, no life, just a vast emptiness where even atoms eventually decay. Earth would have long since crumbled. But this is the final ending, the grand fade-out of everything. It's not so much terrifying as it is existentially rude. The ultimate ghost town. Likelihood practically certain, given physics as we know it. Nightmare fuel 6 out of 10 in horror, 100 out of 10 in existential dread. So, if we stack them up, number 6, heat death, guaranteed, boring, eternal. Number 5, supervolcano, messy, smelly, and survivable for a bit. Number 4, asteroid, fast and hot, Hollywood's favorite. Number 3, the sun's death, inevitable and dramatic. Number 2, black hole, elegant obliteration. And number 1, vacuum decay, instant, total, terrifying perfection in destruction. If the universe had a worst-case scenario folder, vacuum decay is written in bold, red text, underlined, twice. But here's the weirdly comforting part. Every terrifying scenario you just heard also reminds us how lucky we are. Right now, we exist in this quiet, warm window of time, the cosmic intermission between chaos and oblivion. If that doesn't make your morning cup of coffee taste a little more profound, nothing will. Earth will end someday, sure, but the fact that we get to imagine how it ends means it hasn't yet. And that's both humbling and kind of inspiring. We're temporary, but we're also the universe becoming self-aware enough to worry about its own expiration date. So, which apocalypse would you not want to live through? Drop your pick or your survival plan in the comments. If you enjoyed this cosmic therapy session, subscribe for more science-fueled nightmares with a side of wonder. Because the end of the world is inevitable, but learning about it, that's pretty fun while it lasts.